Today is December 23rd, 2025, day 2 of me telling the people my truth. When I subscribed to those tarot readers back in 2022, I was resonating with the readers. The readers was telling me things that I had going on, like in different situations and relationships. And, I'm just like, well, dang. How they do this, how they able to, not so much predict my future, but that's what they do. Anybody can create your future for you by what you take in, what you take heed of. But um, they first started out by literally like telling me like regular life situation that people would have, because this is the way of life and we gonna experience some things. But after that, it soon started turning out to be like insults. Like they was starting to tell me things that I was doing in the privacy of my home, when that nobody would ever know. Things that, like, literally, like I was target. And this before I finally set up in my bed and I looked around and I'm like, they watching me. Somebody's watching me. I felt the eyes. I felt someone's presence in my home while I was watching the tarot community. While I was in the tarot community, while I was watching tarot, I know now that in the Leviticus it said, do not seek out mediums or spiritualists for your spirit to be defiled by them. So many dark spiritualists is using tarot as a form of divination, and they doing things. The foreign God I was talking to, when I told him that I was moving forward, he said my life was going to be a living hell. He let those people, he know people that's in a position of a high place, and he let them know that such and such me, that's who she is. I got this for you if you do that. They target me. They watched me. They astral project. Send out so many illusions. Once I realized that I started being watched, um, different activities would take place inside my home. My lights would start flickering on and off. The toys would start making noise. Different messages on the TV would start playing. Um, like just different messages on the TV would just start like talking to me. Like the TV was literally talking to me. And I went and I went to tell my family, my mom, and I was telling them, look, something going on. I know I ain't tripping. I ain't never come to y'all about nothing like this before. My mom, she called the police on me. Said I was scaring her grandkids because I was telling her that those it's they watching me. I felt eyes all over me. I'm telling y'all, they watching me. I was tripping. So later on down the line, I started just learning how to keep things, what I'm saying, to myself. But I say this, I put myself in delay because not only that I know that they was watching me and that they was sending out a text to me, because I felt me laying down. Every time I would lay down, I felt different type of energies, like different type of frequencies being like trying to cause fear for me, trying to cause situations in my life to occur. Like I lost my apartment behind the foolishness. I lost a lot of things behind what took place, and I've tried to tell my story a couple of times, but I just can't. I really don't. People don't won't accept. Some people just don't know how to accept what someone's saying as truth. So I just found myself not in fear, but just found myself like conforming. You know what I'm saying? Allowing the spirit, the dark principalities and the rulers of the present darkness to perform and to take a resident in my life. But God came in and he stepped in, because not only was they sending out illusions, those people was hired to kill me. Those people wanted to kill me. God came in and he swooped me up and he took me